I want to hear more of the past of Eva. Oh, backstory time. I like this art. Wow, this is great. Can you imagine the uproar in like social media and everything? Holy fuck. Hello? Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. Yeah, we started episode 3. I have high hopes for this episode. I see a lot of hype around this, so I cannot wait to see further into the story. But before that, thanks Vinicius for letting me know that I can actually click this button to see the other stakes, because I didn't realize that, because none of the characters have this kind of mechanic, so I just want to kinda blaze through and see what the game tells us about the other sisters. Also, let me fix my camera a little bit, because I'm stupid. Yes, okay, that should be fine. Okay, let's see. Beelzebub. Gauntlet of the Sisters is the known of being big and picky eater. Okay. Her personality is similar to Mammon's, and the two sisters are often part of the same thing. She's always talking about food, which makes her calming influence among the sisters. However, she also has that disturbing desire to kidnap pretty boys and store them in the food cellar. Oh, okay. We're not going to like really stay on them. We just kinda blaze through, so yeah. Mammon. Okay, so that before have similar personality to her. Quick to grab whenever she wants, without concern of her sisters. Motto: monopolize through greed. Okay. Which means she's usually the main course of argument between sisters. However, she's also the most honest about her own feelings, and the one most likely to try to please the opposite sex. Okay. She may be greedy, but she is a hard worker who will stop at nothing to capture her target affection for all eternity. Satan. Hey, we had Satan already. Wait, what? Why are we back to her? Wait, is it giving me random one? Is it giving me random one each time? That's annoying. Leviathan. Younger sister. Representatively younger sisters when speaking to Lucifer. Deep down she's brutal, deeply envious nature, adept at spotting people's weaknesses. Okay. She's the annoying one, right? That I was talking about before. I remember green hair. However, she's more of selfish crybaby, yep, than a person burning with envy, yep, she's the annoying one. For some reason she's not very good at handling tough situations, and she often ends up coming in last among the sisters, getting the short F on the sting and crying. Lucifer, the oldest. And their leader. Oh, I thought like Satan is the leader for them. Actually, it's Lucifer, okay. Claims to be the strongest of all of them, secretly aware that she's actually the least talented. Okay. However, she's always acted with arrogance in an attempt to hide the fact from the others. Her greatest fear is that her sisters will scorn her, if they ever find out. Probably will do. Asmodeus. Always doted upon. Youngest of sisters, okay. Kept out the way whenever ever slightly loot. This might be why she alone is kept out of the way whenever slightly loot topic comes up. Oh, they're protecting her from loot topics. They're good sisters, aren't they? She's always looking for a boyfriend in hopes that her sisters will finally accept her as an adult. However, she keeps aiming too high and whiles away, each day dreaming of the prince who will never come. Yeah, imagine like everyone around you is like 1000 years old and you are like 900. You're way too young, like... Small lady. You need to grow up first, before talking good topics. Yeah, that's what... This is the one I thought like... She's the leader. Constantly class president. Yeah, that's why I thought like she's a leader, but apparently not. Did we get all of them? This is annoying because this is random. Oh, this is new. Belphegor. Return Sirius' responsible piece of furniture. However, this partly due to her demonic desire to turn her masters into useless lazy pigs. Okay, she's a savage one. In that sense, she might be the most demonic of all sisters. She's serious to a fault and not at all used to being treated kindly instead of the other way around. Okay, that's the annoying one. That's Mammon. Lucy. Yep, we got them all, I think. Okay. Let's go back to the main game then. Sorry if that was painful for you, but I just had to check this out, and I hope you knew a little better. Our 7 sisters. 7? Yeah, I think there's 7. Anyway, they had their own tier. Maybe something will change, who knows. We have their personalities now. Not like last time. Let's go.
姉貴のタバコ嫌いにも参ったもんだな。
すまんな。夕べからカリカリしとるんや。気にせんでやってくれんか。
Rudolph and Hideyoshi went out onto the deck and took out some cigarettes. Eva had always hated the smell of cigarettes, but even when she was in a bad mood, she got even more sensitive to them. When they decided to smoke casually until they reached the island, the two of them had gotten yelled at and chased out into the deck. Hideyoshi tried to use his lighter, but the strong winds gave him some trouble. Rudolph took out a Zippo with a smooth gesture and let Hideyoshi borrow the flame. Once I had Zippo, but that was by mistake. Like, we were drinking at some bar and with some guys, and the next morning at home I figured out that I have Zippo for some reason. That was weird. But we figured out like who it was and gave him back this, so everything went well. Apparently he was looking for it as well, so cool. Why did you find him? Yep.
戦後すぐや。最初はタバコを転がしとってな。自分の売り物に手をつけてしまったわけや。
Okay.
じゃあ姉貴と会った時にはもう吸ってたわけだ。
That's true.
姉貴には随分やめろやめろと言われたでしょ。
Probably.
わしが聞く耳持たんもんだから、あれももうすっかり諦めよった。
Oh wow. How can you not listen to Eva? This is just beyond me. But once again, we know the other side of their relationship from the episode 1. So I can see how it is.
やはり男は強情でなくてはあかんな。
Hideyoshi laughed heartily, but Rudolph snickered. After being scolded by Eva, they would escape to the deck together, with their tails between their legs. There was little doubt who had gotten her way in that exchange. There it is.
毎年毎年この日になると人が変わりよるんや。
Is that so?
俺らがよく知る昔からの姉貴そのものに見えますがね。
そうや。後ろ宮家のエヴァに戻るんや。でもそれはわしと一緒のエヴァとは違うんや。
Yeah, the one with... Is he talking about like the private Eva? That she's not showing anyone? Like we saw in the episode 1? A little glimpse of it? Probably.
まあカリカリする気持ちもわかります。
Or or they're talking just that she's like all pumped up because of the meeting.
親族会議
Yeah, family conference. Might be that's what they're referring to as well.
そうやな。クラウス兄さんから金を脅し取ろうっちゅう計画。親族会議なんて名ばかりの、これはただの兄弟喧嘩や。
Sorry if I would just skip a little faster, okay? Because this kind of dialogue, we already have idea what it is. I will just read it, and I'm not going to wait like until they stop talking, I guess. I don't think there's any sense to that. If you already know the premise and everything. Unless there will be like some kind of new information. Before the family conference, three of siblings had made a secret pact with Kraus. Wait, that's new. Is that new? Or we just didn't knew that information in the first one and second one? They were all facing urgent situations and needed a lot of money fast. And the only one they could turn to was Kraus, who spoke for the Ushirami ahead, and now that Kinzo spent his time shut up in his study. For a long time now, they would vaguely sense that Kraus was taking advantage of the fact that Kinzo had lost interest in his own wealth. And they suspected that he would start emblazing that wealth to suit his own purposes. Despite being disgusted by this, they turned a blind eye to it, while everything was still going smoothly for them. But now that they needed money, they really couldn't afford to let it slide. Even Eva had asked Rudolf and Rosa to form an alliance. They were now scheming to take that money away from Kraus.
わしも、そしてルドルフ君も社長や。社員の生活を背負っとる身や。
ローザも社長です。まあ道楽ですね。
As a hobby, okay?
そうやな、失礼。つまり、わしらは誰もが背負うものを持っとるっちゅうことや。
Did we have that information that Rosa have her own, like, company? We had that? Oh yeah, we had that. Yeah, design company. I forgot about that. That's true.
俺も幹部連中の前で単価を切った以上は土下座しても泥をすすってでも金を引っ張ってこなきゃならない。
お互い様や。わしもわしを信じてついてきてくれた。それこそクラウス兄さんの首根っこをひっつかんででも
姉貴は昔っから兄貴とは犬猿だ。その兄貴と全面対決しなくちゃならねえんだから、そりゃカリカリするだろうよ。
やっぱりエヴァはクラウス兄さんとは昔から仲が悪かったんか？
本人話しませんか？そりゃもう盛大に。
I wonder why. Is it just because the characters are like totally different? And similar in the same way? Like they're each other just taking like arguments and making fun of the other one, I guess. I want to hear more of the past of Eva.
思い出したい話がないんやろな。
姉貴は昔っから成績も良かった。それに比べ兄貴は盆栽だった。
Okay.
ただそばにいるだけでも十分にプレッシャーだったろうに。兄貴はわざわざそれを誇示して兄貴を追い詰めていた。
Okay, I can imagine that. I can imagine that happening.
アホやな。なんでそない敵外心むき出しでそういうのは要領がいいとは言わん。
確かに。兄貴は女に生まれたことを悔やんでた。
Oh. Is it because she couldn't be the head of the family, basically? And she had to marry someone that would be like a man? And like the head of the family?
だから男というだけの理由で当主を継ぐことが決まっている兄貴が多分許せなかったんだ。
Yep, that's the case. Oh my god. Yeah, judging by Eva's personality, that's really pissed her off, probably.
だからことあるごとに自分の方が優秀であると親父に誇示していたっけ。
お父さんは古いタイプの人や。男女には差別的な価値観を持っとった。
That seems to be the case. We also saw this in the conference, like in the first episode, when they were like sitting in order who is like the most important. And if I remember that I don't remember if I'm correct, but I think all women were like in like later order than a man. Not counting the people who don't have the crest like Hideyoshi. I think that was that.
自己顕示の強いエヴァは少々嫌われてたんとちゃうか。
I may be wrong. They might be sitting in like order who is like the oldest or something. But I think that's the first was the thing that I think, yeah. Blah. Right. You know what I mean. Oh, backstory time. Let's see.
女の学力は紅茶の砂糖にも似ていると思わないかね。
Okay.
ないのも味気ないが、過ぎれば紅茶の味わいを大いに損なう。
Just as I said, I wanted to have more of backstory of Eva. And there we have it. Starting with Kraus. Since you can still drink black tea without sugar, he was in effect saying that there was no need for a woman to study. Those infuriating words were what Nissan hurled at me in my despair, when I asked to go to college only to be denied by father. Ooh. That sucks. I protested that I needed to build up proper dignity and an education as an oldest daughter in the Ushiremiya family, making college an essential next step. But when it came down to it, Father and Nissan's answers were exactly the same. How consented for a woman? I never taken the Ushiremiya name lightly, not once since I was born into it. And I've been even more careful not to take my father's name, Ushiremiya Kinzo, lightly. Our family is an old one, with many traditions. Yup, like thousands of years old, it seems. Judging from the last episode. And seems like our Beatrice is some kind of heir, probably, of Ushiremiya family. Like, she was called a princess, come on. She have to be some kind of heir. Or not heir, because maybe she was like here they had like traditions and stuff, and the woman couldn't be like the head of the family, so maybe she was not a heir, but still she was like a daughter of Ushiremiya. That's what I get. So maybe she's like Ushiremiya Beatrice. Maybe we should call her that. Anyway, let's go. Our family is old one with many traditions, but it lost its wealth and business in the Great Kanto earthquake, pushing it to the brink at one point. Yep, and then Kinzo came in the clutch. That was when father took control with his ingenious talent, reviving it to be even greater than it had been before. Not once did I forget that I was the daughter of that great Ushiremiya Kinzo. That's why I always made efforts to become worthy of that name. I needed dignity, worthy of the Ushiremiya family. Schooling, manners, and leadership. Even if I couldn't quite reach father's level, I deepened my knowledge in economics and finance, trying to improve myself so I could be use of him at any time. However, in the end, father never acknowledged my efforts. To father, a woman was only meant to support a man, and nothing further than that was permissible. When was it that I came to understand that? It may have been as early as my childhood years, but I was going to have to wait until I grew up before I could truly accept it. Compared to me, you couldn't have said that Kraus, my older brother of 2 years, worked hard at all to become deserving of the Ushiremiya family name. He told me many times since my early childhood that he would naturally succeed father, simply because he was born a man. He kept on repeating that, as though it formed an uncrossable gap between us. I couldn't stand it, even though I always got better grades than Nissan, even though I became class president when he never managed more than vice president. Even so, Nissan was considered to be the appropriate successor to the Ushiremiya family just because he was a man. Of course you could find gender discrimination anywhere in those days. No, it was even considered a virtue in that era. During the despicable time, people said that when a woman is born, she obeys her parents. When she gets married, she obeys her husband. And when she gets old, she obeys her children. Damn. But that was exactly what I wanted to turn. Wait, but that was exactly why I wanted to turn that on its head. Innocently, I kept trying to prove that I was the most fit. You are, Eva. You are. You're freaking amazing. However, I eventually realized that all my efforts had been doomed from the beginning.
女の学力は紅茶の砂糖にも似ていると思わないかね。ないのも味気ないが、過ぎれば紅茶の味わいを大いに損なう。
それはどういう意味よ、兄さん。
I like this art. Wow, this is great. With young Eva, she still have volume. And young Kraus. She kept the same haircut, I think. Let me see. Yeah, she just tied her hair like up right now.
男には男にしか務められないことがあるように、女とて女にしか務められないことがあるんじゃないかね。
I just thought about something. Okay, I may be wrong. I probably am. I don't think the sprites changed at all. Yeah, they didn't. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought like she didn't have that these trousers here. I thought like she was like showing her leg here before. I'm wrong, probably. I don't know. I just thought like it would suit her. I don't know. Let's just yeah, keep on the story.
子を産み育て一家の主を支えるのは 女でなければできぬ務めだと思うがね。
女には勉強や仕事をする必要がないと言いたいの？
そこまでは言わんよ。無学な女など話していても疲れるだけだ。
Okay.
だがあまり頭が良すぎる女はもっと疲れる。
So you're saying that they should have some education, but not like the highest levels. So they cannot argue with you, basically.
お前のように自己主張の激しい女では未来の夫もさぞや苦労すると思うのだがね。
Hideyoshi seems fine.
女は結婚して夫の陰にいろとそう言いたいの？余計なお世話よ。
お前が親父殿を尊敬していて、その娘としてふさわしくありたいと思う気持ちは我が妹ながら見上げたものだよ。
The tone that Kraus have right now, I don't know, is it the same voice actor? I think it's the same, but he says something, there's something in his voice that's different than his usual voice. And I think I heard that voice actor in some anime before. I'm not sure which one though.
私にも尊敬できることだ。
The one I remember had like pretty similar like tone of voice when he was talking. I will have to check it out. Maybe I'm wrong, but I heard something similar like that.
気持ち悪い。何が私よ。この間まで俺だったくせに、もう当主気取りなの？
当主は私が継ぐことに最初から決まっている。にもかかわらず、お前は自分も当主になれるかのように錯覚して、無駄かつ暴走した努力をしているに過ぎんのだよ。
Oh my god, Kraus. You're crossing the line here. Eva is not someone you want to piss off.
暴走した努力ですって。私が大学院に進みたいと言い出すのがそんなにもおかしいっていうの？
ああ、おかしいね。お前は確かに栄光ある後宮家の長女だよ。やがてはその家紋を背負って父にとって最も価値ある相手と婚約することになるだろう。
Damn. Being wed. I know, it's the old age. I mean, maybe not that old age, but still, like past times in Japan. And still past times. And the rich family, which was common to like basically make arrangement, weddings and stuff.
だが、そこで求められるのは過剰な学識ではない。夫をいたわる優しい気持ちと家事能力、そして一家の長を立てる控えめな態度だ。お前にはそれが完全に欠落している。
Damn.
それは後宮家の令嬢として果たしてふさわしいことなのかね。
Kraus was savage since the beginning.
私は真相の令嬢のつもりなんかないわよ。お父様の仕事を手伝ってあげられる最高の人間でありたいと思っただけよ。
ならそれは後宮家令嬢としてふさわしくあるべきではないのかね。お前ときたらなんだね。いい年をして未だに男勝りで家事炊事はおろか男を喜ばせる化粧一つ身につけていないじゃないか。
Okay.
最近は喧嘩の稽古までしてるというじゃないかね。
You're even learning how to brawl. I can imagine Eva doing that. Yeah.
失礼な。
She's still like really like ladylike in public and stuff. But I can imagine that she's doing that.
喧嘩じゃないわよ。武道は心の修練に最適なのよ。それに叱るべき場に出るときは十分女として気を使ってるわよ。
Yeah. Exactly.
何が言いたいのよ。女は男に仕える奴隷であれと、しゃしゃり出るなと、そう言いたいわけ？
Harsh, but I guess that's what he says.
それを認めるのはエレガントではないが、お前の勘違いを正すには少々毒のある言葉も必要かと思うよ。だから言い切ろう。女は男に仕えるために存在する。
Really plain, Kraus. Really plain.
そして男は女を養うために存在する。
Yeah. You know what? I just thought like, imagine this being said somewhere, like in the game, in like new games or something. Can you imagine the uproar in like social media and everything? Holy fuck!
女の仕事は男の背中を守り、家庭を守って子を育てることだ。
I mean, come on, this is game in the certain setting, right? We are not taking it into like real life and like in current situations. We are reading the story about different time and fictional story to that. I can imagine if Umineko would come out like 2021 in the same form, there would be like uproar everywhere. They would like try to cancel it everywhere. Like, what the fuck? I just don't get it. Never mind.
それは本来言葉で気づかされることではない。
Kraus is freaking savage here.
おのずと気づくことだ。しかしお前はいくつになってもそれを自覚しなかったな。
Well, she have her own plans. She believes in herself. And she's not trying to be someone you want her to be, but trying to be herself. Everyone should do that. To be honest, just be yourself, just don't listen to others. I mean, listen to people that are like smart when you're like kid. But make your own decisions. Just, yeah. Don't do everything that others want.
だから社会に出る前に兄である私がその誤解を解くのだよ。感謝してほしいものだね。
それは全ての女への侮辱よ。
Yep, pretty much.
いえ、私は自分のことを女だと思ったことなどないし、女だからと甘えたことなど一度もない。私のどこが兄さんに劣っているというの？成績も経歴も何もかも私の方が勝っていて、ただ男である以上の何も持たない兄さんが私の何を見下せるっていうのよ。
Yep, this is fucked up mentality of this timeline. Same like with abusing the kids, like we had in like episode 1, I think. There was like, I think all 9 of them, or Jessica. I think it was about Jessica, maybe. Like they're like beaten when they do something wrong and stuff. Like, yeah, that's what happened back then. So tough life, tough life. No in one place. Holy shit.
それは将来必ず必要になることだ。だがお前は違う。突に後ろ宮の席を失うことが決まっているくせに、見る必要のない幻を見ている。
She already proved Kraus wrong here. She didn't lose her name. Though Shiromiya. She was so good at everything that she married Hideyoshi and made Hideyoshi to get Ushiromi a name. That's how amazing Eva is.
何がそんなに不満なの
Despite of everything, she still worked towards like her own future, basically. I really like Eva.
仮
Damn.
に男に生まれようとも闘志を継ぐのはお前ではないだろうに
Wait, what? Don't tell me you will now give us the text about being the oldest one. That's why you would be here anyway.
お前は何がそんなにも不満で私に突っかかってくるのか
何が不満かですって？
I can imagine how Kraus is pissing off Eva right now, because he's talking all that shit about her, basically. And he's doing that in such a calm tone, like it's natural, you know? I can just imagine that. When I want to piss someone off, I'm doing pretty much the same. I'm like really talking kinda slowly, giving my time, and maybe gesture a little bit, you know? And give my point. And show them they're wrong. If they are wrong, actually. Because you should not like pick up fights for like no reason. So yeah.
兄さんはいつも自分は当主跡継ぎだからと私を見下してそのくせ
Poor Eva. What's my complaint, you say? I've got a billion of them. Grudges, hard feelings, humiliations that I will never forget keep floating through the back of my mind. They all build up at the same time, coming out of my throat as shameful moan.
何事か想像し
Oh! Hello, Kinzo, I didn't expect you here. Oh my god, is Kinzo going to add the fire? Is he going to, like, stay on Kraus' side and just crush Eva totally? And Eva really, like, said, like, she's so devoted to Kinzo. She loves him, she's looking up to him and everything. And he will just trash her. Or maybe he will not, let's see.
沈黙を尊ぶのは神だけではないぞ
お父さん
お父様
He would probably overheard our sibling fight. Father entered with clearly unhappy face.
クラウスまた兄弟喧嘩かお前にはなぜに弟や妹たちを率いる貫禄が宿らぬのか情けない
Okay. So far he's trashing Kraus.
長男が聞いては切れるぞ
In a flash, he struck Kraus' face. Ooh, holy shit. Okay. I read it myself to be struck in the same way, but I wasn't hit.
申し訳ありませんお父さん
お前に足りぬのは貫禄だけではないまだまだ足りぬ何もかもが未熟だ
Ooh.
にもかかわらず一人前を気取ってそれを語るには100年早いことを肝に銘じ研鑽に努めよわしをこれ以上息子の不出来で嘆かせるでないぞ
Damn.
お父さんの後を継ぐ
That's good.
人間になれるようさらに努力します
It was as if those words were directed at me. Even when he was being yelled at by father, he was still bragging to me about how he was special. About how he was the successor. I just couldn't stand it, and finally spoke what was on my mind. Also, I don't remember with who he was speaking. He was speaking with Natsuki, I think. In the episode 1, we had... Yeah. you had a little bit of insight of how Kinzo treats his family. Like, Natsuki's outside of Ushiromiya, but she's supporting Kraus, she's like very devoted and everything. And I think Kinzo was speaking with her. There was like a really short dialogue, and it was really good. He basically, if I'm correct, he said to Natsuki something like that she should be proud, and she's doing very good, like she's fine, like doing her own decisions, I think. I don't remember exactly about what was the dialogue, but I remember it was like really great dialogue and side of Kinzo there. I just remember that. I forgot that scene, and this refreshed my mind. Because it's kinda similar. Like, he's trashing not Eva, but the Kraus. He's trying to say that Eva is not wrong. That's basically what was told to Natsuki. Like, you're not wrong. Even though I realized that it would be improper for a member of the Ushiromiya family to do such thing.
お父様、教えてください。私の何が劣っているというのですか？
Straight a question.
私はお父様の名に恥じない人間になれるよう、今日まであらゆる勉強と努力を重ねてまいりました。どうか私にも何が劣っているのかお教えください。私はこれ以上何を身につけたならお父様に認めていただけるのですか？
またその話か。
Okay, I may change my mind. That again, huh?
お前には何と言えばわかるのだ。
Let's
お前
see.
に期待していることなど何もない。
Oh my god, what the hell? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. But I still remember that other scene.
女
That
は
counts.
女らしく料理や裁縫を学んでおればいい。
Okay, never mind. Never mind, Kinzo. Maybe he changed his mind in like passing years. Because that's not what I remember from the episode 1. He treated Natsuki differently. Unless my mind is doing tricks on me. You can remind me in the comment section. Because, yeah, I really wonder what was that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he actually told Natsuki that she's bad. But I think he said that she's good and everything. Or he said nothing, basically. I think he was like just smiling. Or something. It was very vague and short.
貴様には女の心構えがないのだ。夫に仕えようとする気心が男に尽くそうという海外しさが全く感じられぬ。何のための女なのか。後宮家の令嬢であることを自覚しておる。なのに学びたがることは男の真似事ばかり。お前の役割はクラウスの真似事ではないのだぞ。お前には自らの役割が分かっている。
私は後宮家の人間としてお父様の名に恥ずかしくない。
その時点でもう間違っておるわ。
Oh my god, Kinzo.
貴様の役割は家を出て嫁ぎ、わしにとって有益な男を連れてくることだ。そして夫に尽くし、子を産み増やせ。夫の一族に褒めたたえられる良妻であれ。お前に男を喜ばせる何ができるというのか。茶の作法があるというのか。料理の才能があるというのか。何もない。お前がやっているのはみんなクラウスの真似事ばかりでは。後宮家はクラウスが継ぐ。お前がそれに不満を唱えるというのなら、それはこの私に逆らうということだ。
Damn. Eva's childhood was fucking terrible. I mean, she's like older here, but still. Like, having this since the childhood?
お前は 我が娘でありながら父の言うことを聞けぬというのか。出て行け。感動だ。お前に後ろ宮など語らせん。
Wait, that happened? My brain just shortcutted. And I just realized that he said that you are disinherited. What the fuck? Did I forget about this, or we have this information of first time? You can also let me know in the comment. Maybe we had this information in the episode 1. That she was outside of the family for a while, and then she get her name back. But if she actually managed to get her name back, that just make Eva even more awesome, to be honest. Because she lost her, like, basically, yeah, Ushiremiya name, and then she got it back from Kinzo, from the guy who just told her to go away, go away.
感動だ感動だ。
お父さん、しっかり。
Let's see this picture. Yeah. Oh my god.
落ち着いてください。源氏さん、水を持ってきてもらえますか。はい。ただいま。
Genji is speaking really fast here. You can hear that he's younger here.
エヴァ、席を外せ。本心ではないさ。私がなだめておく。
I wonder if she actually lost her name at some point.
感動だ。私の言うことが危険なら感動だ。
If you won't listen to me. Okay, so maybe she didn't lost her name. Maybe she did actually listen to him. For a while at least. He was so ill even then. Father was coughing pretty badly, and Nissan patted his back. As if it was a duty that was naturally his. It was so vexing for me to let him take that duty all for himself right then. If I carelessly approached Father at that moment, then I would probably be the one to get hit next. However, I fearlessly tried to approach Father's back. Genji blocked me.
エヴァ様、今は席をお外しになられた方が良いでしょう。親方様は今日はご機嫌がよくありません。
でも
なぜに私の息子たちはこうも不出来なのか。クラウスは貫禄が足りず、エヴァはいつまでたってもじゃじゃ馬だ。男らしい男はおらず、女らしい女もいない。
Damn.
私の育て方がいつどこでどう間違ったのか。なぜだ源氏。私は何をいつどこでどう間違えたというのか。
And he's asking Genji about that. He trusted him since then.
親方様は何もお間違いになってはおりません。クラウス様はたくましいご子息に、エヴァ様は麗しいご令嬢に成長されました。何もお間違いにはなっておりません。
あれのどこが麗しいというのか。
Damn, savage. I wonder if he will say something about Kraus as well, because he's hitting on Eva right now, only.
感動だ。
Still about that.
お父さん、それは私からよくエヴァに言い聞かせたところです。エヴァもこれからは心を入れ替えてレディーとして振る舞うと約束してくれました。どうかもう少しの猶予をいただけませんか。
何がレディーだ。 感動だ感動だ
Damn. Go quickly and leave this to me. Kraus gave me a look telling me that. Holy shit. Did I take the wrong path, just like Father and Nissan said? True, I never studied how to be a lady. Everything I've learned was done in the hopes that I could help Father someday. But is that really true? Haven't I always been trying to compete with Nissan, with whom I've had bad relationship since I was a young girl? Because I wanted to steal his position as successor and show him a thing or two. Every chance he gets, Nissan tells me that men should be manly and women should be womanly. I've been tormented by this unfair discrimination just because of my gender. Something people are born with and can't do anything about. I resisted and endeavoring to this very day to study and prove that I'm not inferior despite being a woman. You are not wrong, Eva. You are pretty much in right here. But doesn't that mean my love of learning comes entirely from the stupid complex I've got against Nissan? Father wanted me to become a lady, with whom he could go out in public and not be embarrassed. Did I betray his hopes? Earning good grades and threatening Nissan just to satisfy a childhood resentment?
違うわ。
Hello? Hi? Are you perhaps Eva? Eva have... No, it's not Eva. This is not Eva. She have different eyes. Similar hair though. Also... It's school uniform. It's sailor uniform. Who is she? Okay, who I know about? I remember like Agnes was mentioned 2 times in like middle of episode 2 and the beginning of episode 1. But this one is too old to be kid of Kraus. So I don't think that's the case. So hello, new character. Who are you?
あなたは私に誓ったわ。あんたは
The one whispering to me was the me of my years as a young girl, born inside my heart, on the day I made that oath. Oh, so this is Eva actually. So this is the younger Eva, when she was at school and stuff. Damn, she looked good. Yeah. But wait, but why change her eyes then? Why change the color? Why, game? Please be consistent with these things, or I'm going crazy. That's right. She was my only ally. When things got difficult, when I felt like I was about to get crushed by it, she would always quietly appear and support me. When I ran into roadblocks and despaired, she would always appear and support me. When I grew up and memories of my childhood years faded, I also started to forget my conversations with her.
絶対に後宮家の当主になるの。そして、
Yeah.
あのムカつく高慢ちきなクラウスを見返してやるの。
Yeah, show him.
そのために一緒に頑張ろうってあの日私たちは約束したわ。そうね、約束したわ。私は後宮家の当主後継ぎになるってあの日にね。
And you can do that. I believe in you. I feel like Eva would be way better head of the Ushirame family than Kraus, to be honest. I mean... Actually, I don't know. Maybe she would. I think she would. For a second, like, I thought like Kraus is more like... more thinking about future, like we had on the conference and stuff. He seems to be more calm about stuff, more thinking about stuff. Eva is just like impulsive and everything. Maybe actually Kraus would be better head. I don't know. Let me know in the comment what do you think? Who would be a better like heir for the Ushirimiya family? Eva or Kraus? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Both of them fits, for different reasons. But I would like Eva to be as the heir, I think. She's very energetic. Maybe that's not the best choice. Once again, calmness of Kraus. I feel like family heads should be calm and make calm decisions. And Eva is just like everywhere. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you will help me. On the day when I had been overcome with sadness, wondering why I was even alive, you appeared from inside me and lent me your strength.
父様に認められたかった。兄さんの鼻を明かしてやりたかった。そうすれば惨めな自分に決別ができると信じていたわ。
For a time, I truly believed that my life had no purpose, other than to be looked down upon by Nissan. It's painful just remembering those days. There I wound, a crack inside my head. She taught me how to sew up that wound. I turned my anger into effort and improved myself, trying to become a person more worthy of the headship than Kraus was, trying to triumph over him by making father accept me. That was my perfect revenge. I was vaguely aware that a woman couldn't possibly become the family head, but I thought that maybe, if I could prove myself valuable enough to outrun that premise, then surely even father would select me to be his successor. Yeah, like, come on, she have like better scores and everything than Kraus. And Kinzo, you said yourself, like, Kraus is not even nearly ready. And seems like Eva is more ready than Kraus to be a head of the family at this point. But just because she's a woman and they had like these old traditions, then she cannot. And there's no reason that they just like, you cannot be the head of the family because not. And yeah, go away. Like, what the fuck? If that happened, then I will be able to have the greatest and most perfect revenge against Nissan. He always act like his succession to the hardship was completely inevitable.
そうすれば私たちの心の傷は癒えるの。その日まで頑張ろうって誓い合ったわ。
I don't think the voice of young Eva fits her.
なのに、あなたはその約束を破るの？
I think she should have like slightly different voice.
クズ、育児なし、へそかんで死んじゃえば？
Even though she looked at me like as a kid, she was still another me. Her tongue was sharp because it was mine.
自分に言われても腹が立つわね。そこまでボロクソに言われる筋合いはないわ。
So let me just get this right, she's talking like to herself in her mind, right? It's not like she's hallucinating something like beside her eyes, right?
ならばその怒りを勉強に費やしましょうよ。怒りを力に変えるのが私の魔法。
Umineko is making me very sensitive to certain like words and sentences. Changing anger power is my magic. Magic. I will remember that. I don't know if it's relevant or not. But Umineko just making me paranoid sometimes.
この力で何度もあなたの窮地を救い、あなたはなせないはずのことを成し遂げてきた。私の魔法がある限り、あなたにできないことなどありは。そうね、怒りはいつも私の原動力だったわ。いつからそれを忘れてしまったのかしら。私を思い出せたなら、あの魔法の力は再び私たちのもの。
You are oddly specific. Am I getting crazy? Or do you mean something?
さあ、その怒りを力に変えて、もっともっと勉強に励みましょう。きっと私たちにはまだまだ勉強が足りないのよ。大学院に進んで、もっといっぱい勉強して、優れた成績を出して、ク
Do
ラ
that.
スを追い詰めてやりましょう。
Yeah, show him that you're best.
あいつ、なんでもなさそうな顔してるけど、きっと心は相当追い詰められてるわ。
Yeah. You're S tier character from episode 1. And some very low tier, I think D, from episode 2. But you may be S tier again in episode 3. You will see.
早く身の程を思い知って死んじゃえばいいのに。
I wouldn't go that far.
そうすれば私たちが当主になれる。
Yeah,
ル
probably.
ドルフは辞退してくれるわ。あの子は私には逆らえないもの。よして、もうこれ以上勉強してもお父様は私を認めてくれないのよ。どうして？お父様は私に女らしく、私がどれだけ頑張ろうと女である限り、たとえ私が兄さんより先に生まれていたとしても私に当主を譲ることはないのよ。
That sucks.
私がどれだけ努力を重ねようとも私は認められない。何の努力もしない兄さんを超えられない。
Yeah, this was like very frustrating. Like, person doing like nothing and get all the prize, and you're like trying really hard and get just some shit around. This is like the worst. Like, what the fuck?
永遠に見下され続ける。
But the world is not fair. It's never been. He will look down on me forever.
お父様もクラウスも最低の男尊主義者だわ。早く死んじゃえばいいのに。
Okay, the young Eva is pretty damn savage. She just won't like everyone die. Like, what the hell? She cursed them for my sake. Words that I couldn't say so easily, she said for me. Even though I understand, she's just another part of myself inside of me. I feel like she's the only ally I have who can sympathize with me. However, while sympathy might do a lot to calm my heart, it won't do anything to improve my current situation. In the end, she can only console me for however long it takes me to be dejected by reality before I finally accept it.
ありがとう。もう結構よ。こうとなったらお父様が驚くような淑女になってやるわ。兄さんなんかとは比べ物にならない立派な男を探して。
And you found Hideyoshi.
そんなの。
Why not? What? She rejected my timing thoughts. I understand. Because she is me, I understand.
お父様は 少なくとも今は女に当主を継がせないと言っている。
That's true.
でもそれすらも所詮はお父様が決めたルールでしかないの。お父様が決めた以上、それを破棄できるのもお父様。
That's true. So when I thought about Natsuhi in like episode 1, then I think I was right then. Like he was talking that Natsuhi is alright and everything. He changed his mind in the years. And that's why Eva is able to like keep her family name and everything. Yeah, I think that's the case.
人の気持ちなど浜のマサゴが尽きるよりはるかに早く変わるわ。クラウスが愚鈍な男であることは私たちが立証しなくてもやがてお父様も理解する。その時男女の境のくだらない垣根はそれを設けたお父様によって取り払われるの。
Good.
その日は必ず来るわ。どうして必ずなんて言えるのよ。それが私の魔法だから。
Game, don't mess with my mind. You're doing that enough. It's the second episode. Don't destroy my logic, please.
あなたが信じてくれさえすればこの魔法は必ず奇跡を呼ぶの。私の魔法の源はあなたの信じる心だけ。
If I use this magic, then surely I will never have to doubt until the day I die that I will eventually become the head. But I don't know if that's the right thing for Shiromiya Eva. Maybe I should aim to become the kind of lady father wants. Someone who can proudly participate in high society. And if I'm reborn, maybe father will change his opinion for me. Maybe I can find my own lifestyle, just like Nissan has found his. And anyway, I just can't imagine my stubborn father choosing a woman like me as the head. Especially if it means skipping over Kraus.
信じないの？あのね、私には当主は告げないかもしれないけれど、私は女で子を産むことができるわ。そして兄さんには未だ縁談もない。
That was the case. That was the case. I remember now. Yep, that was the case. Eva wanted to have a child first before Kraus. And because she can stay in the Ushiramiya family. I think that was the case. If I'm correct. Because George is like the oldest one. Oldest of the siblings. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
もし兄さんに子供ができず、私だけが子供を産めたなら、兄さんの次の当主は私の子供ということになるでしょ？それはつまり、私が兄さんから当主の座を奪うのと同じ意味にならないかしら。本気で言ってるの？
Pretty much, because you will have a son who's a heir and not his son. But he doesn't have son now. You have daughter, Jessica. And as far... I'm right. Right? She can be a heir now. It is thought that she will eventually inherit the headship of the Shirime family, or technically her husband will. Oh, okay. Okay, so... They still have the old ways. He still didn't change his mind. So George is like... I guess he can be head as well, but he's kinda branch. So if Jessica get a husband, then the husband will be the head. Okay. Damn, this family is so complicated. What the fuck?
本気よ。 少女時代からの決意を捨てるのは確かにとても悲しいこと。私の少女時代そのものであるあなたを裏切るのは、でもそれが一番現実的なのよ。
夢を捨てるの？そして私も捨てるの？
捨てるんじゃない。私も大人になってあなたと決別する日が来たということよ。
Damn.
そうね。エヴァはもう大人になったわ。魔法の使い方さえ忘れてしまった。今は一児の母。
Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Eva just talked that what if she will have a child? And now she's talking about the current Eva. Wait, what?
自ら夢を叶える魔法を忘れ去って、その夢を息子に押し付けている。自らの人生をお父様やクラウスによってめちゃくちゃにされたくせに、あなたも自らの夢を息子に押し付けてめちゃくちゃにしようとしているの。
Ooh. Ooh. It doesn't seem like George mind much, though.
それが大人というものなの？
ジョージはどこに出しても恥ずかしくない自慢の息子よ。
Okay, wait, so right now... Wait, what? Is it like... So this is not the past, this is current then. So this whole dialogue was in the current timeline. So when Eva left in the backstory, there was a cut, basically. And now we are in the present time. Eva is already in the mansion, and she just remembers stuff. Is that the case? Wait, I got lost a little bit. You can help me out with this. So I get like, you know, on the straight line here. Like, this is the current Eva, right? This whole dialogue, or it switched like somewhere. Or this is just some like meta weird thing that when we had past Eva, talking with her even earlier Eva, and then kinda switched to like into the future for some reason.
私には叶えられなかった夢をジョージなら叶えられるかもしれない。ジェシカなんて成績も貧困も不良じゃない。それに女なのよ。ジェシカさえ辞退してくれればジョージが後継ぎになることだって。
That's true. Well, she don't have interest in that, so probably George will. Even saying it was painful. Am I forcing my own regrets onto George? It's not like I have any right to look at Jessica with scorn. Wasn't I just horrible for hitting her? Or with the same words that had caused me so much suffering? I understand. I understand. The desire to triumph over my brother is part of my own personal revenge. I can't use George for that.
だから私自らが復讐するわ。ルドルフとローザを味方に兄さんから金をせしめようという計画があるの。きっと一矢報いることができるわ。何しろ兄さんがお父様の資産をつまみ食いしているのは確か。
つまんない計画、そんなのさっさとやめて泣き寝入りでもしちゃえば。
Yeah, this whole dialogue have to be like from the present. So I just missed the point where the situation changed from the backstory to the current. Yeah, that's what I missed. If it does the case, then yeah, if that's the case, then this whole dialogue makes more sense now for me. It's not confusing now. Unless it's actually from the backstory. Nope. I will assume that this is the present time, at least for now, unless you let me know.
その夢をごまかさないで。だから絶対に叶えられると私の魔法を信じて。
信じたら 魔法は力を持つのかしら。
私の魔法はどんな願いも必ず叶えるの。
信じるわ。信じるから。その魔法で奇跡を起こして。そうでなくちゃ。私の心の傷は永久に癒されない。
ならよく聞いて。私の魔法の言葉。そしてそれを理解して。謎が解けたなら私たちは後宮家の当主になれるの。
She's talking about the riddle of Beatrice. Okay.
だから耳を澄ましてよく聞いて。
And seems like we are going to read the epitaph. And we will do this in the next episode. Yeah. It's like 1 hour 16. And I think that's time to end. Actually, I will make this episode longer, so ha! Got you! Sorry. Behold the sweet fish, river running through my beloved hometown. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream in search of the key. Oh, she was dreaming. Never mind then, we are ending episode then. This is perfect spot. Okay, that was pretty damn amazing episode. I wanted backstory of Eva. I got backstory of Eva. I got a little bit confused in the second part when I missed the part when backstory. Wait. Oh yeah, because she was dreaming. Okay, yeah. So I missed the point where the backstory ended and the current time basically started. Yeah, that's the part which I lost, I think. And I got a little bit confused then, but okay, I got it now. So I'm fine, everything is alright. Game got pretty specific with the magic stuff, and I might be paranoid, but I will keep that in mind. Like, very closely in mind. Because everything with magic in Umineko is pretty relevant, I would say. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching the episode, and I guess I will see you in the next videos. Leave up a like, or dislike, or sub if you want as well. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.